Konnichiwa, or hello, genki desu ka, or how are you? A little bit of Japanese for you there. And welcome to another origami lesson with yours truly. Today, we are going to learn how to make inflatable frogs. As per usual, I will go through the instructions twice, so if you do miss anything the first time round, don't panic, you'll be able to catch it the second, and I will take my time and repeat folds where necessary. So, let us begin. Now, as per usual as well, make sure the paper that you are using is a square, just because predominantly throughout most origami, it's all using a square base, because otherwise it just doesn't quite work. Unless you're making a paper aeroplane, then A4 comes in useful. But I think we're a little bit further than that. I think we're a bit more advanced by this stage, or I would at least hope so. Anyway, let's make a start. So, we are going to be making the bird base. If you have joined me before, you'll be familiar how to get there, but I will run through how to do it anyway. So, first of all, fold your paper in half. Try and get it to match up as evenly as you can. Lovely. So when you fold it in half, it'll look somewhat like that. And then you unfold it. And then you fold it in half in the opposite direction. Cool. So that it will be like this. And then you guessed it, yes, we will then unfold it. So you will see that it looks like you've got 4 squares. Then what we need to do is we need to fold from corner to corner. So again, doing that in half and trying to get it to match up as perfectly as you can, just because that makes things a lot easier when we get further down the line. Okay, so when you've done it like that, it will look like this. Okay, and then we will unfold it. Then you need to fold it from corner to corner again, but in the opposite direction. So, we'll fold it down like this. So you'll then find that it looks like that. And then you guessed it, we will unfold it. Once you've made all of those creases, you should see that you've got a line running down the middle and across the center. And then you should find you've got one going from corner to corner and from corner to corner. Lovely. Now what we need to do is we kind of then need to make the model fold in on itself to create the bird base. And it'll be to the diamond shape. So, I'll just show you how we do that. Let's go from here to here. And then you'll end up here. Okay? So I'll just unfold that and show you one more time. So, after we've made all the initial creases, where we fold it in half and corner to corner, we fold it into the bird base and we do it like so. Okay, and just one more time. So we go from here and we fold it down just like this. Lovely. Okay, what we then need to do next is we will need to take, on the side where it's closed on the top, you'll take this edge here and just fold it to the center crease, just there. And you'll do that on both sides, but just do it on one initially. So you'll just do it like this, okay? Make sure you press nice and firmly on the edge. So I'll just show you exactly what I've done. So on the closed top side, taking this edge here, and you've just folded it to the center there. And you press down nice and firmly on there. Okay? And then you will unfold that. Then what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to flatten that fold down almost. So we'll take this edge, this flap here, open it, and you will just open along the bottom, just here. Follow the lines that you've made from your fold previously, and just flatten it down. So it'll end up just like this. So I'll unfold that and show you what I've done. So we've taken this edge, where we've done the original fold, and we have just flattened it down, like that. Okay? And one more time. So we've taken this, and we flattened it down just like that. And we're going to do that with all 4 of the edges that you'll have here. So we'll just do it with the next one. So take this edge that's going towards the closed top, and fold that to your center crease. That should still be visible, just like that. So we've gone from here and we folded that to there. Press nice and firmly along that fold that you've just made. Okay. Once you've done that, you can then unfold that, and you'll take that round to the front, and you'll just flatten it down, again, following the creases that you've just made, so it'll end up like that. So I'll just unfold that and show you again. So, I've gone from here, after we've made this fold here, turned that to the front, and then squashed that down. Lovely. Now on the other side, so it'll be on the back, it'll look blank, plain, look like there's nothing being folded. Again, we're going to take these two edges here and do the exact same thing to both of them. So we'll start with this edge first of all. So take it, fold it to the center. And what you'll probably find with this frog model that we're making today is a lot of doing the same fold 4 times. So once you've done it once or twice and you've got the hang of it, then it gets a little bit easier. Okay? So yeah, we folded that to the center like that, and then we will unfold it, and you guessed it, turn it to the front, open up that flap slightly, and then press it down into this shape. Okay, so I'll just show you that again. So we've gone from here, turned that to the front, and then you've pressed it down, just like that. Okay, lovely. And then we've got one last side to do, so we do the same. So take it and fold it to your center crease. Lovely. So it will be just like that. And then we unfold it, okay? And then, again, like we have done for all the other sides, take that to the front, kind of open up ever so slightly, if you can, and then flatten it down into this shape. Okay, so again, I'll unfold it and show you one more time. So we've gone from here, and then we have flattened it down into this shape. So you should then find you've got a shape like this all the way around. Okay, now on the sides of the paper that look like this, like you've got almost like it looks like a hat with 2 other little triangles underneath it. On this one, you'll need to take this bottom edge here and fold them to the center. Now for anyone who's made a lily with me before, you may recognize some of these folds. If you haven't, it's absolutely fine. I'm still gonna go through them. So you'll see that I folded them to the center just like this. So I'll unfold that and show you what I've done. So on the open bottom side, where it looks like you've got 2 little triangles underneath the hat, you'll take this corner and this edge, and this corner and this edge, and you'll just fold them to the center, just like that, okay? So you go from here to here, and you flatten them down, okay? And then what you'll need to do is you'll need to take the top point just here, and you'll basically fold your model in half, so you'll fold the top point to the bottom point, okay? Just fold it down, just like that, okay? Make sure you press nice and firmly when you're making your fold. So just unfold that and show you again. So we've come from here and folded that in half, just there, okay? And do run your finger or your nail just along the edge, just to try and cement that crease there, because it's going to be very important for us for the next folds that we're doing. And then you guessed it, we are going to unfold all of that work that we've just done. So unfold that there, unfold it there, and then unfold it there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this little flap that we've got here, kind of pull that upwards, and it should naturally, you'll find, follow the creases and folds you've just made and make a shape like that. So I'll just unfold that and show you again. So we've gone from here, after we've done all of those creases and folds that we've previously done, take the little flap that you've got there, just kind of pull that upwards, okay, and then just flatten along the creases that it should do naturally, okay? So one more time. So we've gone from here, take this bottom flap here, and just pull that up and flatten it down. And we're going to be doing this 4 times on all of the sides that look like this. So like it's got the pointy hat and the 2 triangles underneath. So I'll show you again on this side here. So take this corner and this edge, and this corner and this edge, and fold them to the center. Okay. So you'll find it would look like this. And then you'll take, so I'll just actually show you again very quickly. So this point and this edge, and this point and this edge, to the center. And then we'll take the top point and fold it to the bottom. So basically folding the model in half. Again, it's just making that center crease nice and firm and easy to work with. And then we will unfold everything. So just unfold that there and unfold that there. For anyone who is joining us now, because I can see a couple of people have just joined in, do hang fire. We will be starting the model again in another 5 or 10 minutes. So you can either go and get yourself a drink and come back, or you can watch what we're doing here and play catch up when we come back to doing it again. Righty. So back to the model making. So we've done these folds where we've done from here and here to the center, and this top point folded to the bottom. Now what we need to do is, again, we've got this little flap here. We'll just pull that up and press along the creases that you've just made naturally. So it'll end up making a shape, just like this. So I'll just unfold that and show you again. So we've gone from here, and we've just opened up this flap and followed the creases that we've just made to end up with a shape, just like that. So one more time, just to show you. So we've gone from here, opened up the flap, and followed the creases that we've made. Lovely. Now, you need to get to the other sides that look like this as well, so you can just turn your model on its side, and you should just be able to open it, almost like a book, on either side. And you should find that you'll find another 2 sides that look like this, okay? So I've gone from it looking like that. I can just turn that one that way, I can turn the other one that way, and you'll then find that you've got your 2 sides that look like that, and we're going to do all of those folds again. So this corner and this edge, this corner and this edge, to your center crease. Now we'll be going a little bit faster at this point because I am aware it does get a smidge repetitive, so if you do miss it this time round, like I say, don't worry, you can always play catch up when we come to do the model the second time. So we've got to this point now, because we've gone from here to here, and then we'll take this top point and fold it to the bottom. Okay, and once we've gone from there to there, unfold everything, and then go to the flap just here, and pull that up and flatten everything down. So again, you'll be naturally following the creases that you have just made. So you'll end up at this shape here. So I'll unfold it again and just show you one more time with that one. So we'll take the flap here, open it up, pull it up. It should then follow the creases that you've already made from our previous folds, and you'll end up with a shape like this. And then we just need to do it one more time on the other side that looks like that. So again, this corner and this edge, this corner and this edge to the center. So it'll be like this. So you've gone from here and here to here and here, and you'll take this top point and then fold it to the bottom, so folding it in half. You may not necessarily have to be folding it in half by this stage because that center crease should be nice and firm and ready set, but you can do it if you want to. It's not a big deal if you don't though. So then we unfold all of that again, and then you guessed it, we'll take this flap here, pull it up, and it should naturally follow all the folds you've just made and just press down into this shape, okay? So again, I'll unfold that and show you. So we have gone from here, and we've just opened it up, and we've gotten to here. Lovely. So you then should find you've got a model that looks like this on all of its sides. Okay. Now what we need to do is we kind of just need to open it up in that book-like fashion that we did earlier to get to the other sides. So for example, we'll go from here, and we will end up on a blank side that looks like that. And you should have 4 sides that will look like this throughout the model. Okay? So, once you've managed to find your side of that, so like, for example, like I'll show you again, go from here, if you just turn that over, you'll find that you've got a blank side, just like that. On these sides, what we need to do is, towards the open bottom down here, you'll take this corner and this edge, and this corner and this edge, and just fold them to the center, okay? So I'll just show you. very triumphant tune, this one. Lovely. So you'll fold them to the center just like that. So I'll just unfold that and show you again. So it's on the side that looks blank, like there's no folds or anything on there. Just take this corner and this edge, and fold them to the center, and press down nice and firmly on those. Lovely. So it'll look just like that. So again, show you one more time. Gone from here and folded them in just like that. And we're going to have to do this 4 times on all of the sides that look like they are blank, like they just look like a diamond shape with nothing else on there. So go around, find another side that looks like this, and then do the same. So this corner and this edge, and this corner and this edge to the center. Okay. So it will be like this. So I'll unfold it and show you again. So this corner and this edge, this corner, this edge, to the center. Lovely. And then we need to find another side that looks blank. So again, you can just kind of turn the model around, like I say, like it's like a book. So you're just opening pages, almost. And you'll end up finding a side like this. You should be able to find the other side like that, because we've only got to do it 2 more times. So again, this corner and this edge, this corner and this edge, to the center. So you will find they end up in the center like this. Okay, and then we've only got 1 more side to do. So you should find that you'll have 1 more blank side, 1 more blank diamond that doesn't have anything on it. And again, take the bottom corner and bottom edge, and bottom corner and bottom edge on either side, and fold them to the center crease. Lovely, so it'll end up there like that. So I'll just unfold that again. So going from here to here. Lovely, so then you'll find that you've got a model that looks like this all the way around. Then what you'll need to do is you'll need to kind of almost do that book folding open motion again. So you'll end up with a side that looks like this on either side. Now, what's very important is that you make sure that it's even folds on either side. So you should find on each side that you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 edges. So 4 edges there. And on the other side, 4 edges here. So it's almost like it's in half, and on either side, it looks just like this. Okay? So we've gone back to the other side. Okay? So once you've gotten to this position, where it looks like you've got legs here, so it should look like you've got 4 legs, for example. So 1 leg here on the front and 1 leg on the back, and then 1 leg on the front and 1 leg on the back either side. What we'll need to do with the front legs is you're just going to create a preliminary fold. So just fold them up and almost follow this line here when you're folding it up. And just fold the leg up, just like that. Okay? Press that down nice and firmly, and then do the exact same on the other side. Okay? So I'll just unfold that and show you again. So I've taken the 2 front legs, I've just folded them up, just like that, okay? And make sure you press down nice and firmly on those, on the crease that you've got, because then you're gonna need to unfold them, because we're gonna do what's called a reverse fold now. Now to make the reverse fold kind of easy on this model, what you can do is you can just kind of open that side up slightly, and you should then be able to take the leg that you've got here and just kind of push it up. It should naturally follow the crease that you've just made. So I'll unfold that and show you again. So you've gone from here to take the first front leg, open that side up slightly, and you can just pull that leg up, and then fold that back. Okay? So one more time. So we've gone from here, okay, and then open that up ever so slightly, and then just push that leg back up in there. Okay, and then we just need to do the same on the other side as well. So just open that side up and just push the leg up on the inside there. Flatten it down. So it should almost look like your frog's doing a little bit of a cheer, like that. Okay, so I'll unfold that and show you one more time what you need to do, because it is a little bit complicated. So take this here, open that side up, push the leg up, and then fold it back over. So take that side there, push that leg up, and then fold that back over. Okay? If you didn't catch it this first time, like I say, join in when we do the second model. You should be able to catch it up then. It is a little bit complicated doing a reverse fold if you've not done one before, but we will be doing them again now because we need to do it for the legs as well. So for the legs, the fold that you'll need to make on the bottom is you almost hold it out on a 90-degree angle like that. So bring it up and just try and follow this line here and fold it over so it points out like that. Okay? You do that on both sides. So try and get this inner edge to follow this bottom line that you've got going on there. Okay. So it should almost look like your frog is doing the splits then. Okay. Again, press down nice and firmly on these folds that you make. So I'll just show you one more time. So take this leg, fold it up along that way, press down nice and firmly, then take this leg, fold it up along that way, and press down nice and firmly. And then, you guessed it, we're gonna unfold those. So, fold those legs back down, and then you should be able to take the flap at the back, so this one here, and do what you've done similarly to your arms, but on the legs on the bottom. So bring it up, it should just kind of fold in half in itself on the inside. So I'll try and show it this way round. So, it goes up, just like this, and goes there. Okay, and then do the same with the other leg. So just open that side up there, push the leg up, it should naturally follow the creases you've just made, and you should end up like that. Okay, so I'll just unfold that and show you again. So, open that side up, push the leg up, fold, open this side up, push the leg up, push the leg up, and then fold. Okay, and then press down nice and firmly once you've managed to do those reverse folds. Now, we're going to be doing some more reverse folds for the arms and legs as well. So by the end of making this model, you should be a master at doing reverse folds, which is good news because they come in really handy for a lot of origami models. So we'll focus on the arms first. What you need to do is you don't really need to make any preliminary creases. You can do if you want. I always prefer not to, just because it saves a little bit of time. But basically, you can open up where your arm is there, so just here. You can just kind of push the arm down on itself. So just pushing it down like that, and then pinch just here. Okay, so I'll just show you again. So going from here, push this down, okay, and then pinch just there. So the arm should end up reverse folded like that, and you do that on both sides. Okay. Okay, so I'll just unfold it and show you one more time. So, push this down, and then pinch just there. Okay, so again, do the same here. So push the arm down, and then pinch. And then we're going to do one more reverse fold on the arms after you've done that, but you're going to be taking these points and making them go up. So again, you can kind of just push that up on itself, so just like that. So it's a little bit hard to show you this one. So we've gone from down here, okay, we're taking this point, and we're just going to push it up on itself, and then pinch on the bottom again. So it ends up a little bit like that. And then do the same on the other side there. So you can just kind of open that up a little bit, push that up, and you can kind of pinch on the bottom. Lovely. Okay, and now we're going to do something similar for the legs. So the legs, you can just kind of open up again a little bit like this. Okay, and then you can just push this down. Okay. And then pinch. So they'll end up in on that angle. Okay, so I'll just unfold that and show you again. So we've gone from here, so just kind of open that up slightly, You always just use your thumb to get inside there. And then with your finger, push down on there. Push that in, and then pinch. And then just do the same on the other side. So again, open that leg up slightly, push down over your thumb, and then pinch. Just like that, okay? And then you'll need to take your feet and do a similar thing. So just push them in on themselves, like this, okay? So I'll just unfold that and show you. So just go from here, push that in. Just doing another reverse fold out, okay? And then do the same on the other side. Okay. Okay, so they end up looking like that. So you've got your frog's legs and your frog's arms. Now all we need to do is the fun bit. We just need to blow it up. So what you should find is you'll have a little hole just on the legs there. Now, I always put the frog's legs in my mouth. You don't necessarily have to do that because that can get a bit icky. But what you can do is if you just take the side where the legs are just like raised above slightly, you can just put your mouth over. And you can blow into the hole just like that, okay? So I'll just get a little bit closer and show you exactly what you need to do. Like I say, what I sometimes do, and it is a bit icky, but oh well. You just take the legs, put them in your mouth like that, and you can blow over. It might make it a little bit easier for you. Try not to crush the legs with your teeth or anything, because that might mess up some of your hard work, but blow it up, and you'll see it's blown up a little bit like an accordion. And there, you've got your inflatable frog. Now, I'm going to show you how to make it one more time. I'm aware this model does take a little bit of time to put together if you've not done it before, so we'll be going a little bit quicker this time, but I will try and repeat folds where I can, but I will only be repeating them once. Okay? So, we'll set first Mr. Frog aside, and we shall make a start. And you know what? I don't feel like I've used enough black paper during any of my origami construction, so I'm going to make a black frog today. So, what we need to do, first of all, fold your paper in half. Okay? Again, get it to match up as nice and neatly as possible. Okay? And then unfold it. And then fold it in half in the other direction. And then unfold that, and you should have your 4 squares. And then what we need to do is we need to fold from corner to corner. So take this top point and fold it to the bottom. So it will look like this. Okay. And then what we need to do is we need to unfold that, and then we'll just take the other corner and fold it to the other corner, so in the opposite direction. Lovely. And every time you're doing these folds, make sure you're pressing nice and firmly along the edge that you're making there, just to cement those creases. Once you've done that, you'll then find you've got your line running down the middle and across the center and from corner to corner. And we then need to construct the bird base. So that is where we've got like the diamond shape. So we just go from here, and we just kind of fold the model in on itself. Just like this. Okay? So I'll just unfold that and show you one more time. So we've gone from here, we fold in just like this. Okay? Lovely. Now what we need to do is once we've got our bird base, is we just need to take this edge and this corner, which are going towards the open bottom, and you'll fold them towards the center. Okay? Now remember, this particular fold and step that we're going to be doing, we have to do 4 times. Okay? So once you've folded that, it'll end up like this. So I'll just unfold that to show you what I've done. So I've taken this corner and this edge, and I folded it to the center crease, just there. And make sure you press nice and firmly along that fold once you've done it. Okay? When you've made that crease and that fold, you'll then just need to unfold it. And you can kind of bring this edge round, and that's when we're going to be flattening it down. So you can just kind of open that up ever so slightly, if you're able to see. And then just flatten it down. It should naturally follow the creases that you've just made. So when you flatten it, it will look like this. So I'll just unfold that and show you what I've done. So again, I've taken this side here, I've opened it, and pressed it down. I realised what I've just done. I told you to fold the bottom. Sorry, it should be the top edge towards the closed top, not the open bottom. I do apologise. That's my mistake there. But you should still end up with a shape like this. Okay. So now again, I'll correct myself. It should be the top edge and the top corner folded to the centre, because that makes it a little bit easier rather than doing it towards the open bottom. It should be the closed top, so I do apologise. Okay, so you'll end up there like that, and then you unfold it, turn that edge to the front, open it up, and flatten it down, and it should follow the creases that you've made. So I'll unfold it and show you again. So I took this corner and this edge and folded that to the centre, just there. Then I unfolded it, and then we took this corner and this edge, took it to the front, opened that up on the bottom, and then pressed it down. So we've ended up with a shape just like this. Okay. Then you'll have another side where it looks like it's a blank diamond and nothing has happened on there. And we'll do those folds again. So top corner and edge to the centre. So we'll end up here just like this. And then we will unfold it. And then you will bring this edge to the front. Kind of open the bottom slightly. You can kind of like pinch together along as well if it makes it easier. And then press it down. And it will naturally follow what you've just done. So I'll unfold that and show you again. So this corner and this edge to the front. You can open that bottom slightly, just so you're then able to press down along. Voila! And then we've just got one more to do. So this corner and this edge to the centre crease. So you'll have that just there. And then unfold it, bring this edge to the front, and then open and flatten, like we have done for all the other sides. Okay? So, it will look like this. And I'll unfold that one more time just to show you. So taking this point and this edge, folded that to the centre, then I have unfolded it, and then I've brought it round, opened up the bottom slightly, and then flattened that down, following the creases that we've just made. Lovely. Now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take the bottom corner and the bottom edge towards the open bottom. So here's the bottom side this time. So we'll take it on this side and on this side, and you'll just fold them to your centre, just there. So you'll end up like that. So I'll just unfold that and show you what I've done. So we've taken this corner and this edge and fold them to your centre, just there. Then we'll take the top point and fold it to the bottom. It's almost like you're folding your model in half. Okay. So you'll fold it in half like that, and then you will unfold that, and you will unfold them. And then what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take this little flap that we've got here, push that up. You should be able to flatten along the creases that you've just made. So you'll end up with a shape like this. So I'll just unfold that and show you again. So we've taken this flap here, just push that up, and we're just following the creases that we'll have made when we initially folded. Okay, so you'll end up with a shape just like that. So one more time just to show you. So you've got this shape here, we'll have folded this edge and this corner to the center, and then folded it in half. Then once we've unfolded everything, take this bottom flap, pull it up, and press down. And we'll need to do that 4 times on all of the sides that look like this. So we'll be going a little bit speedily through this bit here, but I'll just show you what I've done. So take in this bottom corner and this bottom edge on both sides, folded them to the center, and then folded that down in half. Okay? And then unfold. And then take the flap there, fold it up, and press down. Okay. So it'll end up like that. So I'll just unfold and show you again. So it'll be just like this. Lovely. And again, you can kind of open it up like it's a book motion just to find the other sides that look like this. Okay, so again, bottom corner and bottom edge on both sides to your center. So it's like this. And you'll take your top point and fold it to the bottom. So it'll be like this. And then you can unfold it. Lovely. Then we'll take this flap here, kind of pull that up. You can kind of press your hand on the top here if you need to, just to give yourself a bit of a firmer base to push up against. So it'll end up like that. So I'll unfold it and show you again. So we've gone from here, push that up, and ended up there. And then we should just have one more side to do. So this corner and this edge, this corner and this edge, to the center. So it should be like this, from the top to the bottom. But you don't have to do that at this stage because you should have a nice firm center crease already. So then you can just unfold those and you can just open that up. And you just end up pressing it down like this. Okay? So you then should have a shape that looks like that on all of the sides. What you'll need to do is, almost using that like opening a book motion, is you'll need to then find the sides that look like this. So they look like a blank triangle. Oh, blank diamond, sorry, not a triangle. I should know my shapes. So you'll find your blank diamond, and then you'll just take towards the bottom where it's open, this corner and this edge, and this point and this edge, and fold them to the center. So they'll end up like this. So I'll just unfold that and show you again. So I've got this point and this edge, and this point and this edge towards the open bottom, and I folded them to the center. Just like this. And make sure it's on the side where it's the blank triangle, the blank diamond, so it doesn't look like there's anything on there. So it needs to be on that side. Okay? And we need to do that on all 4 of the blank diamond sides. So again, this corner and this edge, this corner and this edge, to your center crease. Oh, looks like my music decided to give up on me there. Lovely. So, just got that there. Okay, Google, play. See if that works. Nah, she's given up. Oh, no, she hasn't. There we go, she's back. Lovely. So once you've folded them in like that, let's just use the book folding motion again, just to try and find the other blank diamond sides, because you'll need to do it 4 times in total, remember? Okay, so take this corner and this edge, and to the center again. Okay, so I'll end up here. So I'll just unfold that and show you. So I've gone from here to here, and in, just like that. Okay, and then we should have one more blank diamond left. So this corner and this edge, this corner and this edge to the center. Lovely. So once we've managed that, it should look like this on all 4 sides. So what we need to do is we kind of just need to, again, do this kind of like book opening situation with the model. And you'll open it so it looks like this. And you should find that you've got a leg on the front and a leg on the back on either side. So it should be able to do that, but there should be a leg on the front and a leg on the back. Yeah. Okay. So it should look like this. Okay. So then comes our lovely reverse folds. So we'll start with the arms first of all. So we can create the primary crease just to show us where we're going. So just take the front leg and fold it up, almost like your frog's about to do some cheerleading. You can kind of follow this line here. So I'll give you some guidance as to where to go. Okay. You'll do that on both sides. Okay. Woo! Cheerleading frog. Lovely. And then you'll unfold those. And then we need to do the reverse fold, so you can kind of just open up the side there. And you can take the leg underneath, just kind of push it up. And you can just bring the front flap round to fold over it again. Okay, so I'll just unfold that and show you. So, we've done our preliminary fold, where we've done cheerleading frog. Unfold, then just take front part of the book of the model, open it up, then take the leg on the bottom, kind of push that up, and you can fold the front over again, and it should just flatten it into a nice point. And then we do the same on the other side after we've done the cheerleading arm. Whoop. You just open up the front of the model, almost like this is the book. Pick up the leg, should naturally follow the creases there, and you can just bring the front of the model round, and it should naturally make it fold into the point, like that. So I'll just unfold it one more time and show you. So we've gone from here, open that up, push this up, and then end up there, like that, okay? Then what we need to do is we need to do the same for the legs on the bottom, but you'll fold them out this way, okay? So it's almost like, when you do the first one, it looks like it's doing a high kick, but it should end up looking like it's doing the splits. So, take the leg towards the front, and just kind of get this inner edge to follow this line on the bottom here of the model. Just fold it like that, and you'll do that on both sides. Okay? So it'll look like your frog is doing the splits. Okay, so I'll just unfold that and show you one more time what I've done. So I've gone from here, brought that up and folded it this way. Oh, my elbow keeps squeaking along this table today. And then just do that way. Okay? And then like we did for the reverse folds on the top, I'll just kind of need to open it up slightly, pick the leg up, push it up in on itself, and then fold it like this. Okay, so I'll just unfold that and show you again. So, kind of open that up, bring the leg up, and then you can kind of just close the sides in on itself. So I'll show you on the other side now, because you need to do it on both sides. Open that up, bring the leg up, push it up following the creases that we've made, and you can just kind of fold the model over it. So it should just mush it down, so you've got a splitting frog. Now we just need to do our last few reverse folds for the arms and legs, just to add in some extra detail. So start with the arms, just kind of open it up slightly. You don't need to do any primary folds for this. You can just press it down, just over your thumb almost, and then pinch when it's reached the right point. Okay, and do the same on the other side. So you can almost like open the model up slightly again. I'll try and show you. Okay, so I'm opening it up like that, bringing that in over my thumb, and then I'm just going to pinch here when it's coming down in on itself. Okay, so that should look like your frog's doing a bit like a, what? What are you saying? What? Sort of motion. Okay. And then what we need to do is do another reverse fold to get the points upwards. So again, you can just kind of open it and just push it up like that. Okay, and then you can just pinch on the bottom just there. You do that on both sides. Okay, so pushing it up and then pinching it just like that. Okay, so it should look like this on both sides of your model. Okay, and then we just need to do the legs. So again, kind of just open it up slightly with your thumb and push the leg over and then pinch on the top there. Okay, and then do the same on the other side. Just kind of open it up slightly with your thumb, bend the leg over, try and get your legs to match up if you can, but don't worry if you don't. So I'm just always a sucker for symmetry. Okay, and then we just need to take the feetsies, take the bottom point, and again, open that fold up slightly, push the toesies up, and then do the same on the other side, just there. And once you've done that, you'll have a frog that looks like this. And all that remains now is to blow the frog up or inflate it. So you should find that where the legs are, a little hole on the bottom there. You can either just blow it up this way, or you can do my method where you stick the legs in your mouth like this, and just blow it up. Okay. And then you should have your inflatable frog. Oh, mine's a little bit moist from having the legs in my mouth there, but regardless, he's managed to keep himself together. Whew, that was a little bit of a long one today, so thank you for sticking with me for that one. I do hope that you've enjoyed today's lesson. If you have taken part, please do take pictures and send them to me. You can either send them to me via my Instagram, which is at lofty__heights, or you can send them to me over Twitter or any other way you'd like. But thank you again for joining in today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. You take good care, and ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.